Well, the history of Safe Systems, I'd have to say it goes back a little bit further than the 25 years. We met at a fintech company in the mid-'80s called Coin Banking Systems. And we were going into these community banks and installing the first networks. And Danny left and went off and started Safe Systems. He was basically consulting with a lot of the old banks.
I spent $300 and bought a desk and a chair and a file cabinet. I remember sitting down that very first day and sitting in the chair and going, well, okay now. Huh. Wonder how this is going to turn out. Safe Systems really started as a hope and an idea, actually from my grandfather. He was always, at his core, unhappy with business because of his perceptions of what their priorities were. He had a saying about a corporation. The definition of a corporation is an entity without a soul. There is a soul in a company, or we have one. And it was very much in my mind that I was going to try to build a company based on the values he taught me and the things that he felt like he didn't get.
And I think about how much technology has changed since 1993.
You don't know what's going to be around the corner. You do know who you can do it with.
That is my favorite thing about Safe Systems, is just watching the employees and how they've grown over the years. There's sort of a type that we have, they're driven, but they're humble, they're very customer service oriented. It's great to see them sort of go from someone who loves technology and was really, great at that their entire lives, and always had that as something that they knew they wanted to do, but then to have a purpose, for how to use that skill.
I'm happy to say we have people that have never worked for another company, a lot of them.
I'm talking, 15 plus years with us, and this is the only place they've ever worked.
The kernel of sort of ultimate truth that always permeates all the successful stories is measuring success by others, not by yourself as an individual.
We really grew by word of mouth. We really just have a great admiration for what community financial institutions do for their local communities, how they help small businesses. We are a small business, so we were very early supporters of the community financial space. There have been people throughout our history who have said, this type of service ports over to the legal profession, the medical profession. Why don't you guys expand and create different divisions?
As a company, we have stayed specialized so that we could stay on top of what our customers needed.
Net Comply was our first rebranding of our services, so that we weren't just a break fix, hey, call us if you need us. We were actually proactively able to monitor our bank's environments. I think back about all the work that went into creating that service, and that was a really, I'm fond of that time. That sort of launched a period of true innovation for us. It's pretty hard to say what we'll be doing in the next 25 years, but I know that we'll be here in this industry. I know that we will be doing some new things that we aren't even thinking about right now. We'll be solving problems that aren't even a problem right now. It'll be a very similar trajectory, I think, as the previous 25 years.
The only thing I'm certain of is that in 25 years from now, we will not be doing what we're doing right this second. It'll be something else from a technology point of view. But I hope and I pray that from a corporate value point of view, it will be exactly who we are now.